Hello, hello. Okay, so now we're going to do the thing with the... Wait, what's going on? Oh, that's because I'm pressing the wrong button. That's what should be going on. So let's max this out, because that was the whole point. Hang on, Firefield. I'm going to ignore Firefield for the moment, because I want to get this... Wait, what do you mean I can't? Why can't I get that? Oh, it's not in the game yet. Unlocks the mead hall. Right, okay, that's fine. So, unlocks Manufactorum. Immense factory, thundering with heavy metal, welding, and dwarven engineers, ministering to the blessed machines. Produces bulldozers who are expensive, but powerful ore collectors that can also protect runners. Produces gyrocopters who fly above the stash and shoot rockets at incoming rocks as well as the mountain. That's also not in the game yet. Spelunker's Lodge, which is annoying. Start the game with +1 soul. Do I care? Yes, I do care. But as those two aren't in, I can take those two, which is nice. And then, let's see if there's one here that I can take from up here. Whenever you spend a soul, gain a dwarf. Start the game with +1 dwarf for every 6 spent. Okay, and because we're still in the demo, right? Alright, so I'm not going to go any further. I'm not going to go in here. I'm going to save that for another time. Let's have a look. So what we got? All dwarfs gain luck and gem luck. That's pretty good. Demo dwarfs gain damage and force. When you build the forge, it comes with runesmiths. First ends you destroy are guaranteed to drop an artifact. That's pretty good. When a harpoon deals damage, you have a chance to do juicy vein into gems. That's pretty good. Harpoons gain crit chance. Pickaxes can go to golden. Rocket salver upgrades for turrets. Turrets get a % chance when firing to shoot an unguided rocket. Large radius. Ooh, rockets. Flamers gain bonuses. Comes with some scientists. Lasers get stuff. Miners get damage and luck. Consume a mountain for it to eject a random artifact. And then this one is dynamite. Okay, so I want that. That's probably... Well, can I? I can't unspend it. Well, it's fine. It's fine. I could just prestige, but I'm not going to. Right. No, I'm not sure. Right, okay, so that's it. We've started now. So let's get... Well, we need to go here, don't we? Because we need miners. Well, no, we don't. We go here first. There we go, right. Then we go here. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I suppose I get 7, 8. Right. And then what do we want? Rock and protein? No. This one. Gain extra luck or gain slayer? I think I just... Well, I don't know. I think we upgrade these guys, right? I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click on that. And then 1, 2, 3. Goes that way. That'll just work, right? There we go, right? So let's get quicker. Right, well. And now we just wait. Just do more damage and slowly build up. Look at that. It's amazing. So, I hope you didn't mind me completely butchering the edit. In the last episode, I was dum-dum and failed to sort it out properly. It does happen, because I am a dum-dum, and that is what happens. But it should be fine. Right, so we need to do more damage. That's the thing. Right, that's the problem with the early game, is you have to do lots of damage. So rock and protein diet, it's getting the stuff on the go. Right, so but it's fine. We'll get there. It's going to take a minute, but I mean, it'll take longer than a minute. It'll take us plenty of time. Back to the tomato, random tomato interlude. Ah, yes. Plum tomatoes. Oh, I get the mini ones, the baby plum tomatoes. They're very tasty. They're sweet, and if you don't eat a lot of chocolate or other types of sweets, they work quite well. Because I'm still struggling a bit with an addiction to sugar, and I don't really want to be, but, you know, what can you do? You just do what you do, right? Do your best. Your best. People who only do their best. Sorry, I was remembering Sean Connery in The Rock, and I'm definitely not going to say that in the first 15 minutes, what he says in there, because it gets very rude very quickly. There we go. Nom 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 nom. Oh. Still got a migraine though. Now, I wonder, how is this going to go? Are we going to do well? We've got lots of bonuses. They're just not, they're not throwing them far enough. That's my issue. Throw better. You can do it. And then we upgrade these to carrying capacity and dodgy profession. Do we, or do I do damage first? I think I'll probably do damage first, right? Because the more damage we do, the better it does to get it out, so to speak. I know what I mean. Nobody else knows what I mean, but that's fine. Nobody cares. We don't need more runners at the moment, and we don't need any more of that. Oh, I can get the Grand Laboratory, so I should probably get the Grand Laboratory. That's fine. And the Great Forge. I can't afford the Great Forge. Yet. That's fine. Yay, you hit the den. Well done. God, they're a bit rubbish, aren't they? I'm going to hover over it to see if we can persuade them to actually do some damage to it. There we go. The raised by pickaxes is what we're going for next. I'm stating my intent while we still work our way back through Boulder Heart. Yay! Strife, eh? Tifa Lockhart, for those of you who know, you know. Or not, you know, it's up to you. Where are we? Nearly there. There we go, right, we can get another one. Well, I say we can get another one, come on. There we go. Right, come on. No, don't do that. Do that. Right. Better. That's not better. Come on. That's good. We only need a few more hits. You can do it. You can do it. You can't do it. Not like that. It's totally wrong. Yeah, that's good. Dunk. That's not good. No. Dunk. Dunk. Oh, we're down to 36. Dunk. 161, we can get faster chucking, which means that's next, right? Because we don't really need to worry about the amount of gold that's available. All we need to really worry about is making sure we crack this. We didn't. We failed. Stupid game. Right, you get one of mithril or flat bonus to damage. I mean, they're all kind of rubbish, but I'll take that one because it's the least rubbish of all the rubbish that is available. Not impressed by that, I'll be honest. It's kind of disappointing. Right, now let's get the Great Forge. There. And the Ballistics Workshop can come. That'll be our next. Ah! Sorry. You probably didn't need me to do that. There we go. We got the pickaxe. I don't really want to do extra damage, but we go there, right? You can go there. And then we can save up for one of these, which is what we want to do. Oh, hang on. That's 175. We haven't got any scientists yet, or runesmiths. That's 100. That's 120. But I'm going to save up to get at least one of these. We only need one to start with. It isn't going to be for very long, but we'll get there. Nope. Oh, I've got 2 bananas left, so I don't have to go to the shops for bananas tomorrow, which is nice. I like a banana. Do you like a banana? Bananas are good. They are good for you. Unless you're already eating too much potassium, I suppose, then they're probably not good for you. It's hard to know. There we go. Nearly there. Donk. Yay. There we go. We're getting there. Slowly. There. Come on. More accuracy. Lubed crank. There we go. want some scientists. Come on now. We're getting there slowly. I can get a scientist. Finally. I'm not buying a laser cannon. You can't make me. I mean, you probably could make me, actually. Actually, no, you can't, because I'll just build one out of my microwave instead. Much more fun. I mean, it won't technically be a laser, it'll be a maser, but, you know, it's a microwave amplification system. But, you know, a little bit of very clever, well, medium clever physics. It was very clever when they were first discovered. Nowadays, it's kind of de rigueur, as the French might suggest. I can get sharp throw goggles if I want them. Ooh, we got that. That's the big, the bombs tool, which is always good. Right. I could get that. Do I get that? I could get that. I probably should get that, right? Yes, let's get that. And then I can get Dwarf Precision as the next one. Because that's the real aim, right? I've learned from previous game. Lasers are alright, but it turns out ballistas are better. They do more for you in the short and long term. See? And then the more ballistas we have, the better they become as well, as it turns out, because we can, this one for example, and this one, like some of these really help. Flameworks I'm less bothered about, but you know, it's just a thing. Manufactorum. So, within the immense factories, I've read that out, didn't I? I did read it out, yes. Yes. Yeah. I did. Yes, I did indeed. Yeah. Let's get some more precision on the go. Everybody loves a bit more precision. I think I'm going to have to upgrade these guys a bit. I don't want to. I mean, I do. Of course I do. Love me. Dwarves. We don't want to have gold building up next to the, what's it called? You know, the mountain. Because that sort of stuff happens. I do not approve, game. A dodgy profession is better. Because it makes it harder for them to get hit. And I approve of it being harder for them to get hit. I need a runesmith, don't I? If I remember correctly? Yes, yes I do. Right, so one Rooney boy. I mean, it should really be that, but I'm not going to get any of this stuff at the moment. Well, 119 is the actual number, isn't it? So, magnetic gloves next. Get everything over 200 in this screen. And we'll see where we go from there. Come on, game. You're supposed to be good at this. You've been practicing for a while now. Hey, that worked. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. Stop it. So I should probably get one laser at least. But I can do that later. Ballistas, come on, be better. There we go, right. Better. Oh, we got a thingy. Rocket boots, that'll be worth it. Just helping you out. There we go. What was it? 30 speed, but they could go wonky. Okay. Prospector's Nose. Lust for Gems is next. It's going to take us a minute. When I say that, but we're getting there quite well. I mean, it's going pretty smoothly, and it's going smoother than it did when we first started. So that's quite good, and it's just nice and smooth. Come on, hurry up. Getting there slowly. Oh, my nose is a chicken. Come on now. Go. Oh, it just keeps on every time. I don't care about the mithril armor, I don't think, at the moment. It's going to take forever. Come on, stop it, game. I don't want it to go forever. Did you ever play Castlevania when you were young? Have you ever played Castlevania even though you're not young? Or you are young? Or that, you know. Anyway, Castlevania. I used to play it on the original Nintendo when I was a youth. A very young youth, because, you know, I'm quite old. But I wasn't that young, I suppose. I don't know, 8 or 9 or 10 or 11. I don't know, it can't be 11. Nowhere near. Might have been 6. I don't know. It was a while ago. A very long time ago. It was so long ago that I don't really remember how old I was. Admittedly, I don't really remember much from when I was that age. I remember things that I'm not going to really go into because you don't want to know about it. And also, I'm not sure I want you to know about it. From when I was a young person, a child, a babby. But yes, Castlevania was quite fun. There was other games like Parodius. Parodius was cool. So we don't really have a lot of games like that anymore. Side-scrolling shooters used to be a really big sort of genre when I was a youth. Oh, we got Steamscape boots, extra speed. We got gold every 2 to 4 minutes. I mean, free gold or passive buffs. I'm going to take that, free gold, because free gold speeds up the early game. And the early game is where you need the free gold. The rest of it doesn't matter as much. Right, I'm just going to try and roll that towards the way in. We can't actually get it in, no, that's the problem. But where are we? Yes, it was you. It was there. 297 is what we're waiting for. Oh, there's another one up there for 297. But that's fine. We're going to get gold just randomly dropping in from the sky, and I approve. Now, what do I need? 327. I could get another one of those. Another scientist? Yeah, let's get another scientist. I like scientists. They're good for you. That was rubbish. You have one job, Ballista. Hit the thing. That's all that matters. Just hit the thing, Ballista. That's what I need from you. See, the axe throwers can do it. Why can't you? Hey! Apparently if I give them enough grief, then they can do the thing. Chop, 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 chop. Oh, you're going to get hit in the face. No, you ran away at the right time. Well done. Congratulations, you didn't get hit in the face. So we're going to go for Stoutly March, I think. Do I, or do I go for Great Maw? Sacrifice to the Great Maw, what does it do? Reduces... Is that... I don't know. I'm not sure if that's right. I'm not sure at all. I'll be honest there, Ted. I'm going to go for Stoutly March, because that's going to be better for us, I reckon. With a diamond in our face, that's not going to be very bad at all, is that? Right, there we go. Right. So, and then we only need one of those and another one of those, and we are done for that for the moment, so that's going to be good. Right. Here's a question. As a child, I never had to worry about this. It was beyond something. But I know as a child, I wouldn't have approved. As an adult, I don't think I approve of it either, which is tracking children through their phone. I'm not sure I think it's reasonable. Like, I get it. I do. But also... maybe it's because I'm so old-fashioned or something, but I'm like, just seems like, you know, there were bad people around when I were a youth, right? Very bad people around when I were a youth. And those bad people are still around now that I'm not a youth. And I'm curious to think whether or not you think it's a good idea, because I don't know that it is. Like... I'm big into like autonomy and privacy, and I don't think the government, for example, should be able to sort of control what I do and don't look at. It's got nothing to do with them if I want to look at, I don't know, interesting positions on dwarfs, or whether or not elves should build weapons of mass destructions. Like, that's none of their business, right? I mean, it may not be a good thing, and not necessarily something that anybody should be looking at. But it's not up to... I don't believe it should be up to the government. I think if you educate people properly, they won't misuse the information, right? So, for example, I can build nuclear weapons. I don't build nuclear weapons. I could build a particle accelerator. I don't build a particle accelerator. I can build improvised explosives. Do I build improvised explosives? Guess what? No, I don't. There's like, I've got a wealth of knowledge that I really am not sure whether or not is entirely wise to have taught people, right? However, just because I have all that information doesn't mean it should be banned from other people to be allowed to view it, right? Like, it's not necessarily the best information to be providing to people, but you know, even out of context, you can learn this stuff if you're able to go to, for example, a library. Now, like I say, might not necessarily be something that anybody should be looking up. I don't know. I mean, I do know. I think information should be freely available, because the more you deal with things like education and societal ills, the less people want to misuse the things. Now, this is my own personal viewpoint, right? But, you know, I can create some very interesting things out of technology that's freely available in, you know, any random shop. Right? You don't want to know what you can do if you have the mindset. It's not a complicated situation. Like, any idiot can go to, I don't know, insert random electronics shop. I can make sonic weaponry, right? So I can create a projected sound wave that will make you like feel very, very ill, or make you pass out, or, bust your eardrums. There's so many things like that you can do, right? Directed sound wave weapons are not difficult to construct. You need a rudimentary understanding of physics and a slightly better understanding of electrical engineering, right? Now, I didn't train as an engineer, right? But I do know how to read textbooks. And where there's a will, there's a way. Do you know what stops me from doing these things? Choice. I just choose not to. Why? Because I can't be bothered most of the time, right? It's not that I can't, it's that I don't want to. It's the same reason why I don't steal. I don't steal because I don't want to. Not that I can't, it's really easy, right? Like, when I was at school, we used to practice pickpocketing each other because it was funny. Not because I was needing the skill, not because it was useful, because it was funny, right? If you could nick somebody's wallet and put it in somebody else's pocket, and bear in mind, we'd do it in amongst our, social group, right? So it wasn't like we were causing any harm. We were just stupid children doing stupid children things, as stupid children are wont to do, because children are stupid, right? But I haven't gone out into the street and, just wandered around the station in London and ninja'd a load of stuff from people's pockets. It's just completely unnecessary. Now, doesn't mean I can't, right? I just don't. Now, there is the argument of whether or not one should behave in that way, and the answer is clearly, if it ain't yours, don't take it, right? Which is, I think, a reasonable position that most people should hold. But, I can pick locks. I don't pick locks. I used to when I was at university, because sometimes I'd not bother taking my key with me. So I would just pick the lock. Used to drive my housemates crazy. They hated it. They're like, why don't you use your key? I didn't take it with me. Why not? Well, because I don't need to worry about taking a key if I can pick the lock, right? And they're like, I don't think you understand that makes no sense. You could just take the key. And I'm like, why would I take the key? And they're like, well, so you don't have to pick the lock. I'm like, yeah, but what's the problem with picking the lock? They're like, it's weird. I went, no. It's weird to you. It's convenient to me because the weight of the key is heavier than the device I use to pick the lock. And they're like, you make no sense. And I'm like, yes, maybe, but also, I don't care. Right? Now, just because that's how I do a thing doesn't mean anybody should do a thing that way, right? That's a valid statement in itself. However, what I would say is, also, has anybody considered, I don't see what the problem is. We're back at the, just because you shouldn't do it doesn't mean you shouldn't be allowed to learn it, right? I can think of very inventive ways of misusing, I don't know, for example, misusing the technology around your vehicle to do things that would be, shall we say, frowned upon in modern society. Now, I'm not saying anybody should do any of these things because that would be strange and also incredibly dangerous. You definitely shouldn't do some of the things that I was thinking about. Right? It's just the truth. However, just because you shouldn't doesn't mean you shouldn't be allowed to learn about it or read about it. And I think that government shouldn't be able to dictate those sort of things. You can't. There was a book called Mein Kampf. Now, honestly, it's garbage. It's absolute garbage. Total twaddle. It reads like it was written by an idiot. Turns out it was written by an idiot. But it doesn't read well, in my opinion. Now, that might be because I don't really agree with the philosophy that it espouses, or because the philosophy it espouses is kind of basic, so for me, if you're going to write a thing and it's basic, don't ban the thing from being available to be read teach people why it's not very good. Like, it's easier to show people why things are rubbish than it is to just ban them, because banning things doesn't help. I'll be honest. Like, so there's this big hoo-ha about banning X from Britain, because apparently if you send your photo to someone in a DM, they can make you nud. They put you in the nude. And, like, I'll agree, it's a bit weird. Like, maybe get outside and touch some grass. But, flip side, why are you sending photos to people? Like, do you know them? No? So why are you posting photos on the internet? That's weird to me, anyway. Like, I don't put pictures of me on the internet for a good reason. Actually, there's multiple reasons. But also, I don't know you lot. And there's a reason why I don't have a camera, right? Because I play games, you don't need to see my face. Hell, I don't think that anybody really needs to see anybody's face until you meet them. And then when you meet them, you can, get to know their face. And then you make memories with them, and then you'll get to know their face that way. And taking a photograph of someone when you're hanging out with them, and they're with you, that seems reasonable to me, right? Because, that's just the way my brain is. Oh, we got a gem from down here. Look at that gem. That medium pure gold came from when this shot a rock. It's very rare. Doesn't happen very often in this game. But I just think it's just a bit much, right? Like, I've never really understood it. This whole must put all my face and everything on the internet, right? Now, that's up to you if that's what you want to do. But do you really think it's a good idea to track people? Like, your kid's getting on the bus to go to school. If the school tells you they turned up to school, or if the school tells you that they aren't turning up to school, then maybe it's time to start thinking about questioning why your kid doesn't want to go to school, and then trying to work out strategies to help them understand the benefits of school and resolve the issues that are causing them to not want to be there. Bullying, bad teaching, being bored, not seeing the value of it long term. Like, because school doesn't work for everybody. Like, I hated school. I hated every second of it. Right? It was possibly the worst thing I've ever done. Right? And that's just me. Right? Well, it's not just me. I know loads of people like it. But what I mean is, I know loads of people who really enjoyed school. It was the best time they've ever had in their entire life. And, I think, realistically, if we can make school like that for more people, rather than the experience I had for school, then that'd be great, right? But if people aren't turning up to school and they're putting themselves in harm's way, tracking them might be a wise plan, right? But it's probably better to try and work out what's causing them to not go to the school in the first place than having to treat them like some sort of person that needs to be constantly surveilled. Because I just don't think surveillance is the answer to most problems, right? Personally, I just don't think it is, and there will be times where there's an exception to that, but like, I just don't think it's a good idea. And of course, it's not just you who's surveilling or you who's having surveillance done upon you, because the way these things operate is, right, so that's all over 300, that's all over 300, that's not over 300, but I need to buy more scientists, that's not over 300, but I need more people. I'm not bothered about the demolishers, I'm not bothered about the flamers. I want to get the manufactorum, and that's all over 300, so the next thing to buy is the manufactorum. I don't know, I'm not convinced, right? Don't buy the artillery hall as well. Do not, no artillery hall for you, dwarves. They're not very good. Yeah, so my issue, right? I don't know, but I think it's the underlying problems within society that are my issue. It's not, like letting a government have free access to your, because if I can track you using your phone's location, then so can the government. I don't trust the government to even know what I had for dinner, let alone let them know where I am, because why do they need to know, right? I think, don't get me wrong, also there's that whole thing of the more we give away our freedoms and our rights, the less the government will ever think it's reasonable for us to have them. And I'm not into it, I'm just not. Oh, can I not place it there? I'll place it here then. We're getting a lot of gems. Bulldozer. Geocopter. What do you mean no? I want a geocopter. Yeah, not currently available in the demo. That'd be why I can't have a geocopter. I mean, that's kind of reasonable. But bulldozer, donk. I've got a bulldozer. I don't know what it does. Alright, fine. Well, donk. I am just gonna keep spending money on the bulldozer. What? Mounted AR turret. Anti-rock turret. Compact anti-air turret mounted on the bulldozer's back, designed to intercept falling rocks before they can damage the machine. It's an anti-rock turret. Let's get one of those. That sounds fantastic. So, what have we got? Plus gold gets calamities. Dragon's Eye. Fire deals damage. And then this one, Mithril Compass. Yeah, I'll definitely get the Mithril Compass, because Mithril Compass. Alright. This is fantastic. It's so fun. Wait, hang on. Oh yeah, thanks. So what happens when a treaded metal machine shaped like a bull and powered by steam and fire? As it bellows, it ruthlessly drives forward and uses its large horns to scoop ores into its gaping maw. The metal beast can carry a vast amount of ore before it needs returning, and it is heavily protected from falling rocks with mithril plating. Its body can also provide cover for nearby runners. Bulldozers have 7% static dodge chance, increased by 33% while resting at stash. Move speed, carry capacity, HP, resting time. So if I get... Oh, did you just buy another one? Is that what this is saying? I don't have the money for a second one. I am toying with it though. Get another one of those. Damn skippy, mate. That's so cool. Love it. There. Aim for this. Ballistas. Better. That's the thing. Let's see how this does. Oh, it's stunned. And it took a load of damage. So does that break forever if I... I don't know what happens. Right, well, okay. Let's... oh yeah, I was saving up for multi-shot. that's what I was doing. I was shaving up for multi-shot. I am also going to... Well, we're nearly there, but I'm going to take another one of those because I think that's a good idea. Wait for it. Gonna get there. I'm just curious to see what happens when it runs out of HP. Does it heal? Does it die? I don't know. I'm just not sure. That's not clear to me what it's gonna do. I ain't sure I'm happy with it if it doesn't do what I like it to do. We'll see. I have to get myself a bulldozer, didn't I? Well, multi-shot is what we're looking for. Come on now. Nearly there. Thing is it does just hoover it up, right? It doesn't care. It's like dum de doo de doo ba doo. Right, there we go. Right, so I can get multi-shot now, which is good. Right, so I'm also now gonna just start upgrading this some more. Let's see. Oh, it's got its HP is up. Oh, that's good. Yep. It's very annoying. Very annoying. I don't mind sneezing, it's annoying. It hurts when I sneeze, so it's not ideal, if I'm honest. The less I sneeze, the better. The less I cough, the better. I mean, if I'm going to say anything about stopping smoking, is that the lack of coughing has really been kind of convenient. Took damage. Not a lot, apparently. Which is fine. Okay. So cool. There you go. So what does that make you? 22. Interesting. So, you're up to 600 already. That's fine. So I should probably push you to 400 or 500. So basically the next level on each of these. I'm not going to buy another runner though. I'm going to just rely on these mainly at the moment. I like the idea of it. It seems fun to me. We'll see. I like it. Come on, keep going. Yeah. Come on now. Right, there's one. to get rid of this. There we go. Oh, we got a magical back brace. Who doesn't have a magical back brace, right? So this one gives us a carrying capacity, which is nice. Give us dodgy profession, which is also nice. Some magnetic gloves will be the next one. Let's see how you do. Oh, you're taking a pasting. I wonder what happens when you... Oh. You're nearly broken. I'm really concerned about what happens when... I don't know what that does for us either, to be honest. I'm a bit confused by it all. There we go, magnetic gloves. So that's you done. So let's have a look. We can push you lot the next level up, I suppose. Okay. Bust another wall. Another soul. Rain of stones. So you're up to 10, right? You are pretty good though. To the Great Mother. Salmon. Might not be, but I think it is. Come on, ballistas, be better. You can manage it. Gonna get I was gonna say we're gonna get a Calypso in a minute, but that's definitely not right. I'm gonna buy more scientists. Rain of gems. Scientist. Scientist. We have 5 scientists. Wait for it, wait for it. There we go. Get some more of those, because we can. And then I will go here. Falling pinatas. Forgot about falling pinatas. Well, we'll do that. Soon, my pretties, soon. I should probably get precision before I get anything else. Precision's way more powerful. I'm just going to do that so I can leave it on the screen. So we can keep an eye on how much gold we are needing. tell you that this here, really powerful. Having a moving cannon hoovers things up. Wait, get 35 lock and less speed. Well, I mean, it's not that bad, I suppose. It's not great. It's not bad. I can live with it. Chock. There we go. That one. Which means that's everything over 400. Well, I've got to take the tier 4 one. Because why wouldn't I? 3 dwarves. And it's the Holy Grail. Now what happens when it comes to this thing? Doesn't pick it up. Interesting. That's strange. I expected it to pick it up for some reason. I don't know why. All dwarves have better luck, which is good, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, you took a damage. A damage. I suppose that's a correct terminology. I'm going to just press the button. Put you over 1,000. Chock. 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 There we go. That's good. Sorry. Sorry, for some reason, I decided to be a bit more like Jaws for no reason. Now, what's going to be worth it? So that's 500. That's 600. That's 1,000. That's 600. That's mithril forging, which is probably not worth me worrying about at the moment. I don't know that I want the powder hall either, or the flamers at the moment. So yes, 500s, and then this one is also 600s. So 500s is the key. Okay. It's not very fast, is it? Like, it's alright. Come on, you can hit it. Or not, as the case may be. No, apparently you can't hit it. This might be interesting. Let's see what happens to our thingy. Oh. Apparently nothing. It just ignored it. I mean, I'm glad about it, but also... ruining my experiment. I'm trying to work out what happens if you get hit by it. So, we need 2 here at 600. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Yay! That was a terrible shot. Come on, do better. Those ballistas are terrible. Early game ballistas, not very good at hitting things when they need to be. There we go. It's getting there slowly. Oh, I can get one. Thunk. That one is the next Slayer in here. Right, so chock. There we go. Bonk. Nope. How are you doing for health? 18. Why aren't you healing? Heal. Heal. Sorry. Shouldn't treat it like a dog. But it kind of looks like a dog. Oh, it doesn't. It looks like a bull. And I would say heal to a bull occasionally as well, just because it'd be funny watching to see what happens. Wouldn't do anything. It'd just look at me like I was cray. Like, are you stupid? I'd be like, yes. Still at 18. So it just regenerates over time, I presume. Okay, so that's good. So that's now 800. 700. 800. Maybe I should get some of these. It's not a bad idea. Get some more runesmiths. I don't really need them yet, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah, so it's got to be this lot for 600s. I'll do the 6 and 700s on. Oh, we got a thing. What's this? Deep Vault Fragment. What it was? Get Mithril and a prestige point, or you know, get Mithril and a PP. Oh, so it just stuns it, apparently, I guess. Is that what it does? It's hard to know. Come on, wakey bakey. What? Ah, there you go. So close. We're not there yet, but we're close. Mithril forging is probably a good idea at some point. Oh, we've got another thing. Let's move. Extra dwarves. it's getting there slow. Very slow, but it's good. And on that note, I should stop. So, thank you for joining me. I'm gonna... do I buy the flaming bolt? No, I buy turret cooling mechanism. And we call it a day. Thank you for joining me. Take care. Bye.